My stupid butt can't seem to keep my...
Nothing happened. You didn't see nothing.
No, I'm coming up there. I'm coming
Nope,
up there.
nothing occurred. There was no issue.
No. This is what we're gonna do.
Yep.
We're gonna make your own biomass burner up there.
Did you fall down there and are now stuck down there? Well, no, we don't want to put the biomass burner up there.
No, we're putting one up there just for
No.
that mining facility.
You want all your power in one spot so it's easy to take care of. So if we're going to add one, we should add it next to the... Oh, it's because we ran out of fuel in one of them. That's the real issue. Not that we overloaded, but that we're out of fuel in one. Oh, that's the other big distinguisher between the different fuel types for biomass, is the speed at which they burn. Leaves burn way faster than wood. So since we have one with
I remember one of them going on about the condensed biomass because they were so excited to get that. They're like, yeah, you'll take time to burn through this. Because we had so much leaves and wood. So we had a lot of wood and leaves for a deserty area. I was actually, honestly, kind of surprised.
Well, the problem there, Mr. Smarty, is we don't have foundations yet.
That's what I'm doing right now.
No, I know. He's fallen down and he cannot get up, and he's requesting assistance in the form of a ramp, which we literally like physically cannot do.
Oh, you moved the thing up there, didn't you?
You need some life alert down there.
See, this part alone is dangerous because I know I'm just gonna be zooming along and I'm gonna go flying off the edge. I know I will. It will happen at some point during this file.
But think about the sound you'll make. It'll be so funny for everyone else.
It will be a very loud squealing scream as I fall down.
Oh, I think Mr. Smarty just died.
Because that's exactly what happened when Valheim. Valheim, okay. Are you familiar with the different biomes in Valheim?
Yep.
Okay. You know the Finrir set?
Finrir set.
The werewolf set.
I do. The werewolf set, okay.
Increases your speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when someone has a level 100 running and level 100 jumping skill.
You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the force needed to...
kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie.
You can press enter to skip.
Yeah, I already did. I was going at full speed, and in the new Mist update, no one told me there was cliffs. So I went flying. Not a little bit. I went flying into the mist and launched myself off a cliff because I didn't realize it was sheer drop. Launched myself off into a cliff, and then I'm just like, guys, how did that work out for you, Flurfy? I'm dead.
Hope you had a nice time on the way down.
Immediately, I believe it was my friend Snow, he immediately went out of his way, got the feather cloak so that way I can't die from fall damage ever again.
Beautiful. Did you have a free bird moment?
See, I'm glad that I've not had that happen yet.
Oh, trust me, this is not. What's really bad is when you're in like the late game where you have absolutely massive power grids and then this happens. Then it's like, oh no.
I'm good. I think I've seen.
Have your new world.
I think I've seen the stream of it.
Yeah, he's put more effort in.
I think I've seen Noami here streaming it once. I think.
One of my bigger videos is just a tour of his world. From my understanding now, you have to send me a copy of it just so we can see it. Because it barely runs on his computer when he's by himself.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
My machine very, very well.
Probably. I'd assume you have something better than a 1050 Ti.
What?
a 1050 Ti. It's 4 generations old now.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a little ancient, and even then, in the generation it released, it was the mid tier.
Yeah, no, a bit better than that.
Yep.
Considering I can play a lot of these games on high graphics mode
But you can't play maxed.
currently. I don't even know what the default graphic settings I have it on right now for Satisfactory.
I think it tries to check off your
Kinda
card.
don't want to mess with it in case it does end up crashing.
Yeah. You should probably be alright, but... You get to play Pokemon Snap with high graphics. That's what you get to play. You don't get to play anything else. Yeah, the game kind of says, oh, you don't want it to crash? That's a shame. Oh, is that so, buddy? Why are you staring at the light? Don't do that. Also, that's a very dangerous position to be in there, cat. It is. A little on the suspicious side.
It's a cat. What did you expect?
Oh, I will warn you that if you go to Snap to Grid, try and use the 2 or 4 meter ones, foundations. If you use the 1 meter foundations, they'll be half a foundation off of any 2 or 4 meter foundations.
Okay.
But it's not like an impossible to manage thing. It's just it's nice
So
to not
stay
have to worry
to 2.
about it.
Got it. Give me a simple number to remember.
2 or 4. Use the 2 meter foundation or the 4 meter foundation. Either one is fine.
Or I will use 2.
Okay.
Dos.
I believe they cost literally the exact same. I don't think there's any difference between foundation sizes. Well, that didn't take long. Remember when I said the foundation, well, their position was suspicious? They found out.
Stream.
Maybe? I'm not sure our
It's
track on that.
still
one.
not popping up.
I don't have that little fancy box yet.
See, I'm trying to. Okay, this is a problem.
Hmm.
Because I don't know if me messing with it will do anything for, my other, like, overlays. So, it looks like we are... That's weird, because the personal one shouldn't be affected by it, though.
That's strange.
Hold on, I'll mess with the personal one. I'm auto-crafting anyways, it'll be fine.
Exactly. You have plenty of time to mess around with it.
No, it's not gonna... It's still not doing it. What is going on?
You have angered the...
Apparently I
autocracy gods.
angered the deities of some kind. I see it on the site that it's working, but it's not working within the actual thing. Yeah, it's not working.
That is unfortunate.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and disable this for now. And I'm just gonna import an image of my avatar.
There you go. That's the way of doing it. Oh, there's a new free 2D software. I saw it the other day.
Oh, fudge. I wasn't paying attention and I went way past 500 screws.
Hey, they're helpful.
Could have quietly just put these in the thing. I made
There are
a
worse
fate of
things.
almost 900 of them, so.
There's worse things to go way past on. Plus, we will definitely use that many. Hey, why are we doing that thing? Guys, she has the window. Leave her alone.
You go off the edge.
No? Maybe?
No, the big
I didn't go
thingies.
over the edge. I wasn't...
I was trying to make the big thingy go off the edge.
Oh, no. Most mobs try not to throw themselves to their deaths. Try. The fluffies, which are the little guys who try and ram you, they can be easily tricked.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Oh my god, my character is way too
No,
big on
they
this stream.
deserve more use.
Look at my stream.
I don't have it pulled up.
Just giant me, just dead smack in the middle of the screen.
I'm sure it can't be that bad. Why is it so difficult to find your live?
Huh?
Oh, it wants me to watch an ad first.
Oh,
Nope.
that's yeah.
Shame.
I
I'll
don't.
have to trust your
I
word
don't
on it.
have the power to actually turn that off. I don't.
Yeah,
As
I wasn't
affiliate,
expecting
it will
that.
not let me turn it off.
Yeah, I wasn't
I
expecting
think
to get
that's
4 stats
stupid.
when I got up.
I genuinely think that's stupid.
It was a surprise, to say the least.
Are you able to view it now?
No, I'd have to let the ad play.
There should be like only like a 10-second ad of you joining. Why is it so long?
Don't worry about it. I can always come back in the, what is it? The VOD and see what she did.
That's fair, I guess.
I mean, if you need it to be seen right now, I can do that.
I'll go ahead and shrink the character down. Get this down to the proper size I need it to be.
You don't... It's not going to be up the whole screen?
It was the whole, almost the whole screen. There we go.
Well, that's why they come, is they come for you. So,
Okay. Look at this happy space, okay? Look at it.
very happy.
There's obviously nothing wrong right now in her life.
No.
Maybe.
Probably. Is that Goldie Constructor? No.
There we go.
Well.
Little happy me will cover up the co-op thingy down the corner. Okay, what's the next thing? We did clearing, obstacle clearing. What's the next thing you want? Copper
The faster
sheets.
belts would be desirable.
The what?
The faster belts would be desirable.
The faster belts. Okay,
Would
those.
Logistics Mark II? It might be.
I'm aware. Like, I was playing with it before.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Because that's going to be really overkill for one smelter.
Actually, I have a better idea.
Oh, I have a ping.
I have an idea.
Look forward to ignoring it.
Stackable conveyor belt. Oh, I don't know what that.
There you go. This is how you do. It's beautiful. True perfection. No, what? How much do walls cost? Cheap enough. Alright, you get some leaves. You get some wood, which I don't have. How difficult is it to get a chainsaw again? I forget. Does it use the Xenozapper? No. Okay. Takes reasonable amounts of items. I'm getting to it. It takes steps to get there. Just really terrible biofuel. Terrible biofuel is still biofuel. Need screws. One design philosophy that really helped me out with this game is, you know how there's a bunch of iron nodes here?
Mm-hmm.
It can help to rather than going and giving each one its own iron refinement spot, to collect all the belts into one spot and have one big spot for refining the iron.
Okay.
It can help. Because my
I'm
area
just
got
trying to
very
remove
messy.
the mess that's right behind our
Oh.
HUD at the moment.
If that's what your goal is, then you are admirably doing it, and you should probably be done any second. I don't think I made a very well-designed thing.
No, I just have to build more platforms, which I need more concrete for.
Mm.
Because our concrete is slow.
It is literally fully utilizing that node. We cannot make it go
know.
any faster
I know.
without going and getting another node, which isn't impossible. There's one fairly nearby. And fairly is a bit of an overstatement there, to be honest.
The closest one is 200 meters away.
Yeah, it's gettable. It's just...
That's closer
No.
than the first iron node we had than the test run I did.
Well, there you go.
The closest node we had was like 400 meters, and we built a conveyor belt all the way to it.
Yep. You gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes that involves a very long belt. So close on the screws. Six.
Need reinforced plates. 2 of them.
No, you would never do such a thing. It's not in your nature. Sorry. Yeah, more screw. I need 150 screw. 150 screw. Was it 20 iron rod to afford it? I don't remember. It's a number. I remember that. Number not currently in my possession. Oh, just 10 more. It was at 150, so more than 10 more.
I should be using the new conveyor belts over the old one, shouldn't I?
Not really. Most things won't necessarily benefit from it.
Okay.
The very first belt going into your splitter there would benefit from it.
Okay.
But the other thing is, since we're not automating the parts to make it, it's still very expensive to make the Mark II right now.
Okay. I will hold off on that.
And the beauty of the game is more creating enough volume rather than speed. Because like you can make one machine do the work of like 4 machines, but it's still going to be limited by other things.
Right.
If that makes any sense.
It does.
Okay. So, I have made the chainsaw. I'm going to cut down a lot of the nearby forest.
That sounds about right.
Never
Knowing
mind. I
everybody
don't have the.
that likes to play survival games.
Well, part of it's we need the fuel. Part of it's these trees are going to be in the way shortly. The Amazon is in the way. That's why it must be burnt. It's not required. Nobody's using it. Oh, all the people using it. But I remember Amazon's getting smaller much faster than it's getting bigger. Although, I remember there was this great big kerfuffle about how climate change wasn't real because the southern ice cap got bigger. But nobody wanted to listen to the fact that the northern one got smaller by a lot more than the southern one got bigger. Which I thought was weird.
Sounds like people not using brain cells, in my opinion.
Apparently they're optional.
Apparently.
You only need like 3 of them. And get the rest removed. No, the northern one's getting smaller. The southern one got very, very slightly bigger. But not in like the important way bigger. Yeah. It got bigger in the terms that the area the ice cap covered got bigger, not the volume of ice got bigger. And then the northern one is just like collapsing, which is causing all sorts of issues because polar bears. They seem to not like having their territory get smaller.
I mean, when your home's shrinking, wouldn't you hate that?
Yep. Missed it. Alright. Shortly, the generators on the back of the base will be no longer needed.
Okay.
And
well,
we will
I'm
want to
gonna
disconnect
leave you
them.
to kind of hook up these over here.
So they are actually hooked up, they just don't have fuel. I'm actively collecting their fuel for them.
Okay, because I have everything turned off over here until we get things hooked up to it.
Well, you should be able to turn them back on. Or connect them, if that's what you mean.
Okay. Let me finish building platforms all the way over to that power grid.
Oh, you don't need to. The cable's connected.
Well, I know. I meant like making it nice and neat and all that.
Oh, the purdy.
Yeah. Because this should supply us with just the basic stuff for metal stuff.
It should keep us with power for a while. 6 generators should tide us for a bit. I think I ended up using 8, but Well, actually, I used a lot more than 8. I kind of refused to move on to other fuel sources for longer than I should have. Because the really big thing between coal and these things is that coal is fully automatic. You can make it so you just press go and walk away. Never have to refuel, never have to empty. That's the important part about coal.
Okay.
So once we get to that point, things will be happening. There it goes.
I'm assuming we never have to actually put walls up around our stuff, right?
No, there's the only hostile creatures are during exploration. They will never seek you out.
Okay.
Well, essentially they never seek you out. If you build close enough to one of their spawn points, but not too, well, if you build too close to a spawn point, it'll stop spawning. But if you build in just the right spot where you're inside the aggro radius, but outside of the despawn, will turn off the spawn location marker, they will come attack you because you're just in that sweet spot between too close to be not out of aggro, but too close.
Kind of mode. Okay.
What?
I think I'm tracking and understanding.
And then they don't harm anything other than you. So you don't have to worry about them coming in and making a muck of your facility. Now, Mr. Beans are annoying because they wander into your facility and you can't build inside of them. So I dislike them, as well as I just don't like their heads. But Mr. Smarty is an avid Bean supporter. Also, you don't have arachnophobia, do you?
Huh? No.
Okay.
That was a very odd question.
No, there's no reason for it. I would never bring up an unrelated topic. There's definitely not a setting to turn it off if you need it.
I think this was talked about before on your stream?
I don't have a problem with arachnophobia. Other people do. But there are spider enemies that are kind of terrible to deal with early on. I believe you joined during one of the spider cave incidents, come to think of it.
I'm not sure, because I probably wasn't fully paying attention, to be fair.
It's all good. The spiders are like the apex predators, just as a heads up.
Okay.
So if you see one, they're dealable with, unless it's a big one and before guns. But just be wary that they're not the easiest to take on alone.
Duly noted.
Also, if you see a green one, just run. Like, don't even bother. Just run. Actually, if you see a green enemy of any kind, just run. They would be nuclear enemies, which means they harm you just by being near you. Also, the game does vaguely take into account radiation.
Alrighty. Which means
Yep.
it probably takes in pollution, right?
So if you get too close to a radiation source and start taking damage, but it's pretty obvious when you're too close, it tells you. I thought they were radioactive. Is there not a radioactive spider? I know there's radioactive other things now. Just the hogs for now? Yeah, I definitely see them leaving it at just the hogs. Exactly. If we have the enemy, but we just stuff it full of uranium, it's better. Well, radium, I suppose. Radium's pretty cool. Especially when you paint with it, and you use your mouth as your wetting brush. That's an excellent idea.
And there we go. That's fully automated.
Sweet.
That should help out some.
Drastically, I would think.
It gave you a third arm, but
Oh, it gives you a third inventory slot. Eventually, you can have like 7 inventory slots, like hand slots. Oh, they mean radium. Yeah. Hey, those ladies who were told by their superiors it was totally safe to just like basically eat radium, they all totally came out fine. Totally. I am partial to it for my buildings, but not everyone is.
are you talking about the god awful hot pink?
No, it's a great flavor. The purple one.
Oh, purple? Okay, purple.
Yep, that one point changed to purple.
Purple is fine.
Hey, banana yellow is really not that bad. It's safety yellow. If you think about it.
Yeah, it makes me think of Pikachu. Looks
Is
like
that a bad
Pikachu
thing?
yellow. Or like Electabuzz yellow.
I would think that would be perfect for our PowerPoint.
Huh?
I would think that would be perfect for the PowerPoint.
Mm-hmm.
Two more reinforced iron plate.
I feel like the purple makes everything a little too dark. Maybe?
Maybe try a brighter purple?
Shadow purple? Yeah, that works. Or like violet. The violet. It's a violet, not a shadow purple. Seems like you were trying to do something and the game said no.
I like it.
I feel like it being dark, it looks like it's all black when it's like dark out. Now the sun's actually out, it does look a lot brighter than what it usually would be.
Hot pink does, in fact, always get a reaction.
You keep that away from me. Unless you want to see me light things on fire.
I'd like to point out, you're currently in our base. That would incentivize him to do it.
Specifically, I don't like that shade of pink. Specifically.
You're not a fan of Barbie pink?
I am not a fan. I don't mind red. I don't mind like pastel pink. That's what I have on my character on stream. But hot, god awful pink, no.
It was beautiful.
Is disgusting.
Hi, Randall. Sleepy is suggesting lavender.
Lavender is fine. I have no problem with lavender. I have no problems with majority of colors. It's just that color in particular I have a problem with.
That one in particular has wronged you.
Considering that is the main color that has been forced upon me for a very, very long time, yes. Like, there's so many times I've had people, like, go, oh, this is the girl color, it's weird to like blue. But blue is an awesome color, it's relaxing, soothing.
Blue is a very nice color.
It's not like explosion, vibrant color of death. This is lavender?
No, I think you said it. I think you changed the wrong thing. Because it
This
looks like
is-
there's bits
this
on the
looks like
belts
white.
that are the right color, but everything is still white for us. It's definitely still white.
This is white. This is not lavender.
Yeah, the color didn't update for us.
That is not lavender. Because what we're seeing is white. We're not seeing lavender.
Mm-hmm.
There we
lavender.
go. There's lavender. It's a little bit more towards lilac, but it's still a pretty color.
It's at least not white anymore.
Yeah.
That should cause that to overflow. Should cause everything else to balance out.
Any other suggestions?
Originally, pink was the boys' color. And then
Well, yeah,
British
originally
monarchy.
pink was the boys' color. Specifically, it was pastel, like pink.
Yep. It was seen as being closer to red, and red was seen as the man's color.
Red and pastel pink used to be the man color. And
Yep.
then they flipped it to girls, because blue used to be the female color.
Yep.
Specifically
Not
royal
anymore.
blue.
Because now we decided that we need genders to own colors and never intermingle. Is that so, buddy? Do you agree with me or disagree with me? It's hard to tell from all your views. You just knew a lot, but anything.
I don't mind blue. I like blue.
Blue is nice.
Those
Oh,
are
nice
pretty good
color.
colors too. Those are pretty good.
You know, lapis lazuli used to throw me off because I thought that's a Minecraft thing. That's not anything real. Lapis lazuli's not a real thing. Lapis is like redstone. It's a fake thing. And then my grandma had a lapis jewelry. I'm like, you mean enchanting tables are real? I was not always the smartest child. There were flaws.
Yeah, I'm playing Satisfactory, everybody. At the moment.
It's a
Thought
good
I'd give
game.
it a try. Well, more or less, my husband thought we should give it a try.
Well, so far, are you happy you did that?
Huh?
Are you happy that you gave it a try?
The feeling is kind of neutral because the building is kind of irritating. It's not satisfying at all. That could be just because I'm used to other... And that power generator is being a problem again. Why is this one being a problem? It keeps flicking its... It goes from no power to power. Power, no power. This light keeps flickering.
That is very curious. That might just be a error. The game's not exactly bug-free.
I mean, it did give you a warning that, like, multiplayer has increased chances of bugs.
Mm-hmm. Like at one point, when Mr. Smarty was building their giant power plant in my world, turns out a lot of times you can place down belts and they just don't work. I'm good with this color.
I played way
What
too
do you
many
think?
hours into this game.
But I
really
wouldn't mind
shouldn't
going back
stop.
to lavender.
I just started playing this today, and I have a total of 4 hours into this session and 3 on the other, so that's like 7 hours. I've only began in this game. So... Okay. I'm gonna follow the rule that my friend kind of does, X amount of hours to really give a opinion on it, or try to. There are some games I just flat out will give my opinion straight out, and that's like Diablo. I No. Nope. Nada. Never again.
Mr. Smarty, I don't think that's enough hours to give an opinion. I think you need a few more.
I might give this game, given how everyone's been talking about, I'm gonna go ahead and give it at least 40 hours before I give an opinion on it. Just like I try to do with Valheim. I think Valheim I waited until full gameplay through, but given how much everyone's saying how many hours it takes just to do something, I might just do 40 hours before I give an opinion.
Yeah. I used to play Valheim a lot with my brother, but it was not my favorite.
If you like math, though, it depends on what that math is. If it's calculus math, nah.
It's not exactly calculus.
Trigonometry math, yes, love it. Basic college algebra math, yes. You get me into calculus, nah. No, not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
It is actually the easiest factory game I know of. He's also right there. A lot of factory games will either just don't give you easy to access numbers, or when they do, they're not easy numbers to work with. Yeah, Factorio's crazy. It's fun, but it's a beast to get into.
By the way, there's a slug just sitting on that cliff right above our base. It's just staring us down.
I like to leave them in place until I'm ready to squish a bunch, and then I grab them all and send them to the farm upstate.
Okay. I just thought I'd point it out since it's just staring at us.
He's just vibing. He's inspecting the machinery he will be squeezed into one day.
If he knows that's what's gonna end up happening to him. Yeah, I just don't typically play. My plants are out of fuel.
So, with Satisfactory, I find it practically mandatory to have like a piece of scratch paper or something I can write down on.
Okay.
Because we both built our reinforced iron plates on the same level node, but mine produces twice as much as yours does. Which
right,
a lot of that's just down to I have experience
and
and you
not
don't.
as complicated.
Exactly. The spreadsheets help so much. Like it's later on, like you can't do stuff without spreadsheets, because even with spreadsheets you'll make mistakes.
Let me look at Discord.
Yeah. Mr. Smarty takes everything to a whole new level, though.
Oh my god. I see it. It looks like Alcatraz. It looks like a prison. Most games I play, the minute I know it has magic or something into it, I'm going to be all over it. And not like for example, like when it comes to like Valheim, like I like playing Valheim because of the building aspect to it. It's kind of satisfying to play it. But like if I was to look at say V Rising, which the launch is coming out this next coming week, on Wednesday. And with that game, I have very mixed feelings on. Like, I personally don't like the building aspect of it. I think it's very constrictive. And the combat to me is very basic. But that's also, I haven't played the beta test or I haven't seen what changes they're making. But that would also depict on what ends up changing will change my opinion or not. other games I've tried, like Enshrouded. I love the building in Enshrouded. I love it. You can do a lot of little neat things in it. What I don't like is how much arrows cost to craft. I think that's imbalance. When you literally can be a wizard and swing more spells with way less resources than you can with an arrow. It's kind of dumb. So this is my first, like, factory game I'm playing. And
it's a good one to start out with.
Generally speaking, I'm not gravitated towards these types of games. Because I prefer more of a fantasy setting than looking at machines all day long.
Yeah, factory games I would not say are for everyone.
Yeah.
It takes a unique individual to get excited about having to make a 25-page spreadsheet.
It's like I have a lot of fun when I play like Minecraft. Modded Minecraft, I want to clarify. Normal Minecraft I could still play, but I love playing certain mods on Minecraft because it adds more to the game. It's simplistic and you can just have fun with it and have full creativity of building what you want.
I wonder. There's something I think you should see. I just need 200 screws.
I mean, you could grab it off the conveyor belt that's over here.